I have ab veins and I just fucking binge eat, bro. Lol. On a real note though, today was the first day in a long time that I said I'm gonna allow myself to eat whatever I like. I've been craving sushi for like almost a month now. I've been a very extreme calorie deficit, right? You can't tell how lean I am because I feel bloated as fuck in a minute. I've been on 2,000 calories. My maintenance is around 2,700 without cardio. My maintenance with cardio is around 2,900. Oof. And today was the first day that I didn't want to purposely binge eat because I think that cheat days are bullshit and that you shouldn't just regularly dedicate a whole day to a binge because you're just teaching yourself bad habits are acceptable. But I just allow myself to eat whatever I like, stayed on plan for the majority of the day, and then, ate my sushi and whatnot. And then it got a little bit out of control. I had cookies and a pick and mix, and if I was to guess roughly based off the calories, I had my normal plan, 2,000 calories, and on top of that, I had four cookies and a pick and mix, like half a pick and mix, which is about 1,000, 1,100 calories above my cutting calories, so around 200 to 400 above maintenance. And yeah, it's the first time I've ever over my maintenance in a long, long time. Like, I've had an extra cookie here or there, like, just given in to cravings that, I should be better with, I should be, it's no excuse. Across, like, the last 3 months, I've had maybe 5 to 10 maybe given up, like, cravings, like, fell into cravings, and by that I mean, like, eating a cookie, like a singular digestive, or an extra Biscoff biscuit, or, like, I don't know, it's like minimal, 100 to 200 calories above my cutting calories. I'm still way, way, way deep in the maintenance. And I've done really well. I've got ab veins. I'm like 12% body fat, maybe. I feel great, right? I'm perfectly in time for my summer and my holiday. Great. Today was the first day that I let myself eat whatever I like. Again, eating sushi, and then from there, it went downhill. And there is a point to this. I'm not going to sit here and fucking be like, oh, boo hoo, feel bad for me, right? Like, you are probably or will be in the same position as me because the funny thing is, I thought I'd never be in this position. You hear so many people talk about, oh my god, like I just binge ate, and here are the amount of calories that I binge ate on, which, first of all, is bullshit. Because if you're going to binge eat, don't fucking count your calories. What I will say is, if you're going to, like me today, allow yourself to eat whatever you like for a session, don't count them because you're just gonna feel bad. Like, ignorance is bliss, right? Because you're gonna eat over your calories today. Would you rather enjoy it and actually make the experience worthwhile, or would you rather stress about the amount of calories you're overeating and worry about it, and then you don't even enjoy the food, and then it's like you're over your calories but you're not enjoying it, so there's no win-win. It's just a fucking lose-lose situation, right? You might as well fucking go all in, balls deep, balls to the wall, and enjoy your fucking food. And that is exactly what I did. And in a weird way, I'm grateful for that situation because, one, it made me realize, like, I get to, satisfy all my cravings and everything. But two, I realized that you don't, it's never worth it. Like, bro, I feel fat as shit right now. I feel bloated, and, like, the binge eating food didn't make me feel as good as I thought it does. And it's weird. You go through these periods where you try and give in to these cravings. Hold on, let me just turn my TV off. I feel like you can hear that. You, like, imagine the craving and the temptation, and it's like, oh my god, it's gonna be so fucking nice. Fucking big bicep, bro. But it never is as nice as you anticipate, and that's the whole point of these foods. That's the whole point of them. That's their job. They try and get you hooked in so you can keep buying their products. Which is a whole separate issue. How they manipulate your psychology is genuinely evil, especially to manipulate your health. Right? It's genuinely evil. It's fucked. But now I'm glad that I've learned that lesson because I'll go into my diet tomorrow fresh, ready, and motivated to lose all the body fat. And even though I've not probably put on any negligible body fat from that, I'm motivated again because I know the craving is never worth it. So it teaches me for future cravings. Part of, like, making this video is to highlight to myself and keep looking back if I ever do feel a craving. It's never worth it. It's never worth it. Future me, if you get into this situation again, don't do it. Really don't do it. It's not worth it from your past self. Um, but also, what to do, right? You've binge ate, you've ate over your calories by 1,000, and now you're in all of a sudden a little bit of a surplus. It's like the end of the world, or you're gonna die and become a fat fucking chud. You're gonna have to do millions and millions of hours of cardio and even steeper of a deficit. No, you fucking idiot. Right? Let's not do that because remember, think about it this way for a start. You couldn't even stick to your regular cutting calories today. You're going to go even in a deeper of a deficit tomorrow with more cardio on top of that. Are you fucking stupid? You're setting yourself up for failure. In like 5 days, you're going to crash out again, which is going to have a worse effect on you because the amount of calories you'll crash out on is always going to be more than the amount of calories you can cut by. So again, net positive, you're going to put on fat. Just go back to your plan that's been working. Go back to what's been working. I was consistent on my diet for 3 months, so it was clearly sustainable. I'm just going to go back to that with the same cardio routine, same diet routine, and just build up momentum in that. The biggest progress I've ever made on my diet is this year, is these last 3 months. And what I will say is the reason why I've made so much success is because I built momentum. I got to a point where it was so easy and so automatic that I was making the same food, hitting the macros, resisting the cravings, that I got into a flow and I built up that momentum and that allowed me to continue to strive, right? 100-meter sprinters that hit their peak like speed because of momentum. Terminal velocity when a penny drops is because it builds up momentum in the first place, then it hits terminal velocity, right? So you need to build on that momentum, get to your terminal velocity and in that flow state where you're never going to quit. That's how a diet is going to succeed. Otherwise, you're gonna, try to lose as much weight as quick as possible. Aggressive cut, shirataki like cognac noodles and fucking, I don't know, like put ice and Coca-Cola Zero in a blender and chew ice, bro. Like I'm a UFC fighter cutting weight, and yeah, that's not gonna be sustainable, and you're gonna crash out. Right? It's never worth it. So, just a tip: if you've ever binge ate, or if you're ever gonna binge eat, and don't be one of those people that turn around and go, "Oh, I'm not gonna fucking binge eat. I'm too good for that," because I thought that about a fucking month ago, and look at me now, right? You're way, bro. You perceive yourself way too highly sometimes. You need to like, obviously, ego is good for certain aspects of life, but be not humble, but is humble and humility the same word? I'm pretty sure it is. Have humility and say like this could be a possibility for me if I make the wrong decision because it is. You're fucking human. Let's prepare for the worst case scenario. So, if you find yourself in a situation like me right now where you eat lots of calories, I'm not going to do any extra cardio. I'm going to do my normal cardio routine 20-30 minutes after every gym session. And then when I want to do a run, when I want to do something extra strenuous, like go and play paddle, whatever, I'll go and do it, right? So I'm getting extra cardio in. So daily cardio and stuff like that. Continue with that routine that's been working, that I've been consistent at, and same with the diet. Go back onto the plan, get back into the momentum, and go from there. That's all I'm going to do. And I guarantee I'll lose fat than all you motherfuckers that do aggressive cuts, even though the rate of mine is slower than yours, because you'll crash out again. And I won't. I'll be strictly smooth, consistent. And you'll watch me get more and more and more out of veins and leaner and leaner and leaner. And then when I come back holiday, I'll be tanned and I'll mold the shit out of all of you. So that's my plan, bro. I'm gonna go to bed, wake up, get back on the plan. And I hope you do the same if you binge eat. And if you ever feel like you're gonna binge eat, after you binge eat, watch this video. Keep coming back to this video because you will fucking be blessed. That is all I want to give to you. Don't do any extra deficits of bullshit. Stay on the plan, build your momentum, and see your success. So yeah, I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I get back on the cut. Fucking kill me. Goodbye. Peace.